can't stack them up.
So much space. Like, it's so hard.
I might have to check and see if I need a couple.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, trainers are actually tend to be in a spot where I see people need the most.
Yeah, that's because nobody ever held on to it, I'm sure.
Same for the energies.
Oh,
I actually found a whole bunch of my old energies at home. So I gotta start sleeving them and putting them in the binder.
I got a bunch of base set energy and a bunch of Neo Genesis.
Yeah, I noticed like the big ones that I'm missing to like kind of help complete my
challenge.
Those are the ones I need to slot into my binders.
I have a couple of extras if you're ever interested.
I might have to let you know, or if like you're ever deciding to just get a trade yourself.
Oh no, that's what I like to do is I buy collections and then I like to trade for the pieces. I get more satisfaction helping people get what they do than selling. And it helps me because I get what I need too.
Well, that's kind of why I have like the binders set up there. I have like people hunt the arts. So I have, those are both art separated.
Yep. People love their Tomokazu, that's for sure.
Yeah, so that's Shinji Kanda and Soso. And this is Yukimari, the Shoka Ito, and Cheetah, or
Asako is the
stitched one.
The crochet, yeah.
And then the other, in the back, the other
Shinji
clay.
Kanda.
No, that's behind.
There's another clay artist.
Yeah, that's the other clay artist in the back of that. I actually, realizing how many artists I have, I actually need to get another binder to expand and to make a third art binder.
Yep. Well, they just keep getting new cool artists that people like too.
Well, and then I have another one that I personally like the arts of that I'm going to add as well. So it's like, in me hunting it down, I might as well separate it out.
Yeah. I am going to need that token.
Okay, go ahead, pull it out. I didn't try putting the best condition ones I had in the binder.
Yeah, I'm specifically looking for, again, you know, I'm doing German, Shadowless, and Unlimited. And then
Shadowless is show. I only recently realized how to identify Shadowless trainers.
Gotcha. Well, here, let me give you another. Do you know what fourth print is? Or?
Yep, it's the 1999 to 2000. Yeah, I noticed that when I was putting it. I actually pulled that one out of my PC because I don't care about the fourth print.
Okay.
And so, as much so, I know some people are hunting it.
Yeah.
So I pulled that one out of PC, switched it out from
that one too. I already have that one.
I knew about that one. That one's a little easier to identify.
And apparently, even there's some people are saying there's 5 different versions of fourth print based on where it was printed, and you can apparently, I've never looked, you can look at them under a black light, and where they were printed, they'll appear different under a black light.
What the hell?
So there's a group of people that are trying to put together a full set of all of the different blacklight glowing ones, and I'm like, y'all are something else.
There's, I will say, this is something that never ceases to fail in the hobby. There's never a right or wrong way to collect cards.
No, seriously.
The only wrong way is scalping them.
Yeah, that's true.
How you doing down there? It's a Peter Pan shirt. Yeah. I've been staring at it, trying to figure out what it was, and then as you got closer, I saw Skull Hut.
Yeah, it's the Captain Hook one.
That one's awesome. Yeah, tried sticking like all my shadow pieces.
Yep, you got them all right there.
Some of them are in more rough shape than I'd like.
That happens.
Like this glue is through the ring.
Yeah, but hey, it's still got a first edition stamp on it.
There's more first edition.
Okay, cool.
As well as more shadows. Like I have Growlithe and Air.
Gotcha, alright. I think that I might have fourth print. No, I got both of those.
I also have Red Cheeks Pikachu.
I just traded with that one.
Someone else is one of the Red Cheeks too, but I'm also like, oh, I also have Squirtle. Random Squirtle.
I just found Fight Symbol Error Diglett in my most recent bulk pickup.
So what is it just like a screwed up?
90 degrees rotated.
That's the difference. Okay. I'd have to look and see. I might.
I looked at so many Digletts.
Lord knows I have guarantee you I've accidentally sold the wrong thing for the wrong price because I didn't know.
Probably. I mean, if anyone ever, yeah, those are.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, it's just the first one is rotated 90 degrees. And I think it's only on one of the unlimited print runs so it's not going to be on that any Shadowless or First Ed. It's only the unlimited Digletts, but that's like a $15 Diglett.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And I know it makes you want to look at all of them, right?
I have so many that are just sitting in here. Because I have so many.
I collect error cards though, so I have a somewhat of an, there's so many, but I like know a bunch of what to look for. And they're pretty, they're not one of the more rare errors, but it's not the most common either.
Oh, all these ones I need to leave and figure out what this is. Here's more trainers that aren't in there.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of the Shadowless. It's really just the fourth print stuff.
I haven't even truly gone through those ones yet, so I don't know if I have that. Oh, I actually don't even have like any.
Of course, you never have the Diglett you're looking for.
No, I mean, I don't even think I have these extra stigma that's not burning in the binder.
How's it going?
How about you?
I'm doing good. You don't happen to have those porcelain mining cards that connect by the rainbow, do you?
I do.
You do?
I keep forgetting to pull them out of my thing.
Are they here?
They are here.
I'm bending over there. When you get time, do you pull them out?
Is there like, yeah, like
Where do you think they are?
I know exactly where I keep meaning to pull them out.
Okay. Oh, you're not going to give them to me?
No, I've come to like them too much because they're my childhood ones. They're
You
not like,
only have one set. Yep, I know those.
I keep forgetting to pull them out.
I'm ready right now. Are you ready?
No.
Ready? They're not going to get bended. They're going right into my binder.
Yep, then I have to refine them.
You'll find them. They can through. They can through. Grab cash.
That's one of the...
They're cute. Let me look at them. Dang it, I just went through half of them. I knew you were going to have them. I knew Yes.
to get money. No, I can't see it. I added more money. I see that. You're becoming more like me. So this is artist separated, this is artist separated. And I also split up my trainers. It only about a day and a half or so. Dude, I'm almost tempted. If the spinner's not going to show up, I might turn sports right here and see what happens.
go grab change. Just a second. I don't have that. I only have a $100 bill. Yeah, I got you. Is it okay if I come back?
Yeah, just hold on to these.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You found one. You find one? Rifle choke Japanese. That's awesome. Most of my new chokes and champs and stuff are that I know for sure.
Okay.
And I might have some. I haven't quite made it in yet, just because it's amazing. Missed it. We're no trained to look at the stacks. Yeah, these are all good. I don't have so much room in the binder. These are just overflow. Yep. Shoot, how often have you guys just looked through my bowl?
Yeah, it was neat to look through. Like, oh, I see a theme.
Yeah, just kind of a bunch of radios.
Not to.
Double check, there might be not twos in here. Okay.
I will do so.
Natu is not usually a fast moving Pokemon, so it doesn't get as prioritized as Binder.
No.
There's another Natu right there. Natu also tends to be more of a bull.
Yeah, it does. So it doesn't have a whole lot of. Not yet.
Quite get a little bit different. I also have a Japanese Natu. From Neo.
I have that's like the closest it comes to a war. It's like
Right.
a three-quarter card.
I have so many of them.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I love playing games. I'm trying to hunt down all of them. So anytime I come across them for like lots, I'm like, I don't want to sell them. I want to keep them. I just don't have a binder set up for it yet. I think it was I'm thinking over those half hearts.
I got you.
Okay, okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Those are the ones I'm usually at. It's really main reason I
Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
What brand is that, bro? Does it say Mac on there? I saw it.
Oh, Max 14.
Max 14? Okay, they do have it on too. For $80.
Check.
I can't check my pricing. Yeah, if it's cheaper, yeah. If you can give me order one. Honestly, I would never go to
I wasn't sure if anyone was doing this, so I'm gonna wait and see because I was about to like spin my stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I started to on me because like my table's over there and I like that guy table for my table.
Oh, you're the reason we got the email.
Oh, just now?
No, email.
Oh no, the meal was just today. Like literally just right now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's okay. I already talked to her and everything. It's gonna be ready. So.
Okay, so you're not the reason everybody got this. They're, yes, some new guys are scalping tips. That's probably why like available.
Yeah. Because people buying like limited spots.
I know I've seen you around.
Yeah, usually like on this side.
You know, someone straight up got it and put over for scalping tips.
That's funny.
As if this hobby isn't bad enough.
I know.
That's why it was like how's it going?
psychic or fairy tales. Some of them or normals. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, just stay away. Let's try. It's a process. Yep, there's one table. You also technically have like one to car right there. I don't know. Oh yeah, go for it. So that binder range is right now. Okay, let's make $10 and up binder, so 10 to 20. I need to switch them, but that's 5 to 10 above it. Case is going to be 20 and up, and then binders are going to be like 1 to 4. I don't know if jump club counts for circle. Or are you talking about just like the stuff like this? Okay, so like your little fairies. Let's see. I'll just kind of help you go binder by binder. There's token count. You got Chansey, Clefairy. Is that the Chansey you just put up? No. Is that Chansey, Clefairy? I was just trying to remember. You said these are all smaller? 1 to 4. Swirlix, Tokugi, Coffee. I can't remember if you said Jigglypuff, very Jigglypuff. I might actually have more not in the binder too. Does Meryl count? I would usually get something. How you doing over there? Good, how are you? Double check which ones you've already grabbed. I want you to actually get token tip count. Is that the token piece grab? And then you have this. I think that's it for first currently. Okay, there's another token. Because this is the last section where they will see it.
Are you cool for use collector?
I prefer using like price charting or TCG player.
Can I be right back? I gotta go back to my table for 1 second.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
if we can, either which way, if we can find something to meet in the middle, worst case. Sure. Yeah, I'll get a listing going. looking at me.
Bought 3 One Piece packs the other day. Yeah. That's what I said. Just like that's crazy.
How much is that one? What? You said 100? Dear Lord. That's nuts. I got a monkey D loop in the tray last week for like not that expensive. Like, come here. It wasn't that expensive. It was only like a $20. Like, I'm trying to get more and more monkeys in the tray.
I noticed that they were going up, so it's like a 5-pack. All 3 monkeys on the side.
you guys doing? Again, I just said it. Still good, still good. Yay. You just switched sides of the table and my brain went, new person.
I did.
Yeah, last week a lot of my bigger Kamozu cards and Yukimaris left the table.
Oh, really?
I still have some more in there.
Okay.
So like anything that's like above like 5 to 10 ends up in one of these guys.
Okay, good to know.
So like I have, I think the camera up in here. And then I have like the Mimikyu for Yukimori and there's yes, those the Mimikyu shot up recently.
Yeah.
It's at like $10. Like it just crested 10.
I should have bought it last week.
Well, I also didn't have it out last week. I was still kind of searching through cards.
Yep. That makes sense.
I recently got myself organized for it. Like I have an entire section of a bulk box that is just so I can easily find it and slot it in.
Right. That makes sense though.
Unless I only have one copy of it right now.
Yeah. I'm sure there's so many you have to sort through. It's crazy.
No, the art binders are doing well. I'm like trying to keep it as organized as possible.
I think more vendors should do this. It's so much easier.
Well, they're most of them are still considered bulk cards, so people they don't want to have bulk on the table. So it's like
Right. Well, like $1 a pop. I mean, it kind of adds up, doesn't it?
some of them aren't even $1.
Yeah, that's true.
So like I'll still scan them in, and it's like, man, it ends up being cheaper than if I were to do it $1 a pop.
Okay.
But I'm also not gonna be like, I don't want to screw you guys over.
Appreciate that.
Because I know like art hunting gets expensive.
Yes. Because there's so many more of them.
That's not even if you're going after the reverse hollows too.
Oh, yeah. My wallet would be not happy with that.
It has become now when there's technically 2 different print lines for a card.
Oh,
Like that's why there's 2 sets of the Drampa.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I just need one.
Take your pack.
Yeah.
That's one of the problems. I think I can still do that stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I only need 3 left for my new set. It's like Mr. Mind Hollow, which I never really watched.
I had it.
Okay.
Well, that was when I first started setting those. That was like but I'm now regretting because I pulled a bunch of personal cards out from it.
Yeah.
And now I have to rewrite them. When I started writing them, I made it up to my table before I got fully organized. So I was like,
I'll be back. You gotta go
Well, I was just checking out some of these first edition. I'm a bit anal about the first edition. This electrode is fourth print though.
Is that one fourth print?
Yep.
Bullshit. I had it print.
The only place I can find them is price charting.
Yeah, TCG doesn't.
They don't have.
No, I priced it for print.
And then the other one I wanted to put on top of your stack so you know what I'm doing. Can get cash, Venmo, or I got a buddy who's just got some of my stuff on consignment over there. If you want to look at any of your trade, I can do any of those things. Okay.
I'm trying to get a table for
Usually cash. Or what do you do? Let's do that.
I forgot this front light.
Cool. Do that. I mean, this one's in great shape. Whatever I find, this one's in great shape too. Whenever I find them, I just get excited.
Yeah, I've been slowly pulling out the other prints from my PC to figure it out. So, a lot of stuff is...
Yeah, that helps. Cash is king.
Oh, for sure. Because when you're trying to send everything over so you can get a table,
Exactly.
it's like waiting for everything to deposit is going to be a pain in the ass.
Okay, that looks like it just sent to you.
I might have more Machamps for you.
So you can see that at least. Sweet, nice meeting you, Connor.
Pleasure to meet you.
If you're here, or I can get your number if you're interested in seeing what stuff I have to trade. If you're interested in
I'm here every week, and that's my username across social.
Alright, cool.
If you follow me and you shoot me a DM.
I don't do much of that stuff, but I'll if it's on something that I'm not, my girlfriend will do. So
Yeah, it just I'm trying to be more cautious about getting my phone number out.
no, I totally
It's
understand.
nothing against you, I
I totally
promise.
understand, man. It was a pleasure. Thank you
Always.
again.
You have a good one.
All right, take it easy.
Not bending today? It's hard to find one. Bro, it's great. You guys are looking at the phone.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
just three? Three? All right, you can do $1.
Okay, sounds good.
Are you hunting down Iono?
I don't know, Billy. Yeah. Oh, I have her.
You have one? Yep. It's just a different frame. I have that. Pretty much. not going to be able to get. I'm actually looking at doing 2 tables at DCS.
Oh, they're crazy.
Yeah, if you're interested in any of them, just let me know.
Sweet, thank you.
I just have to eBay check the pricing on them because they can be all over the place.
Totally.
They're usually on average like 4 to 5.
Oh, nice.
Sometimes cheaper.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
you doing?
Good, how about yourself?
Good, all right. If you have any questions, let me know.
For sure. If you happen to know if you have any German-based set, that's, I guess, one question.
At home.
All right, fair enough.
So, the one German I know I have is Mr. Fuji.
All right, sure, the fossil Mr. Fuji, right?
Yeah, and then I also have a Gambler, but I don't know if that one's
No,
German.
that one's fossil too, I believe.
Yeah.
I love the weird foreign language cards I find in the bulk, so.
No, yeah, no, I know I have
Cool. I got a Spanish Wiggly tub. Look at it, but it is cool.
Yeah, no, I have others. I just like, those were the German cards I had as a kid, so I'm like, I can't let them go.
Exactly, you gotta hold on to it. That's just like a super back burner for me, is doing all of the commons and uncommons and non-hollows and base set German.
I'm almost pretty sure I also have like an Italian card.
I have a couple of Italian horses from Plaza.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, if I come across any new ones, they're probably gonna end up in here. Just because I don't have like the, tug at the heartstrings.
Exactly, yeah.
Other than the Japanese.
Yeah, I'm doing all of these. I'm like doing first edition of all of the first Nazi sets, except for base. That would be nice if I won the lottery. It'd be fun, but
As you have a lot of
everything in all Neo, so.
Yeah, Neo is so hard to come by.
That first edition Neo Destiny, I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that. That'd be like nice to have it, but I don't feel like I need to try to get all those.
The base nudist, and 6-inch. I don't even want to imagine like trying to complete set it at first day.
I found a couple of first ed trainers in the bulk, and that was pretty fun.
You can find some weird stuff that people just either don't realize or don't care the pricing of.
Yeah. You can just look through this for hours, probably. Yeah, I have the German Star U. It's a Stern New.
Yeah. I love the ones where where you can still read like the names, but you're like, huh, so that's what it's like in another language.
I have the French Sida, Psycho Quack.
I love some of the names.
Psycho Quack is a good
I think if I were to do it like another collection, it'd probably be French.
The
Like,
French is
especially
the
'cause, like,
most...
I took French in high school.
That's why I'm doing German. That's the only reason I'm doing German, pretty much, so...
You can double check. I picked up a bunch of like binders around. Like cheaper binder needs to be on the bottom.
Yeah.
Or you know, it's more reasonable for people like flip through and be like, oh wait, these are all like $10.
Exactly.
Versus oh, these are all like $5.
Yeah. Is this just you right here? All of that? Cool.
I might have other languages in there. I know I have Korean, Chinese, and Japanese for sure.
Cool. The
And
Korean
both.
stuff's hard to find for base set.
I don't have anything that old for Korean.
I was gonna say
That I'm
Korean.
aware of.
Okay, I was gonna, because that stuff is really hard to come by.
I know I have a Korean Greninja Free,
Okay, I skipped a little bit back there.
but I think that's the oldest one I bought back in like 2016. I bought a booster box or like one of the, like a bundle
Yeah.
of Korean like breakpoint. Or like the
Where'd you find that?
eBay.
eBay? Yes, yeah.
I got it for like $20.
Sure.
And now each of the packs were selling for like 13 when I was selling a while back.
Not bad.
And then I opened up about half the box, ended up selling about half the box.
It's not too bad. That's fun
The
though.
box was too ripped for me to try to even like
Try to sell it like that.
between moving.
Yeah.
It just kind of started, especially because the box is not as high quality, especially the thinner ones.
Exactly. It happens.
And of course, it was also like, you know, I bought it like right as I was switching from high school to college.
Fair. Yeah. So there's a lot of transition then too.
Yeah, that's actually where I lost a lot. Like I lost my Shining Celebi in that transition.
Gotcha. Okay. Never found it.
Either that, no. Okay, so it was actually it was not in that transition itself. I bought a whole lot off of someone on Marketplace. I had like 3 copies of Shining Celebi in it. I think my roommate at the time sold it.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. That's a bummer. So hopefully you got another one back at some point though to replace it. Not yet.
I have not, and that shit's only shot up
Yeah,
in price.
I'm sure. You probably only find it graded now, pretty much. Like,
Oh my god, it's so annoying. I'm not personally a graded collector.
me neither. I don't like them. They're too big, too clunky. I like.
binder in half. About $175 for like even some of my bigger cards were gone. Yeah. Oh yeah. But it also then it goes into the yep, and then Sashi. Also, I swear to God, you never have enough penny sleeves. I recently found online too 5,000 penny sleeve pack for like 30 bucks.
Red cheese. Super good.
Actually, yeah. As far as I can tell.